So, as you can probably tell, this is our vampire tutorial. I can't talk because I've got fangs in. I had so much fun doing this. I really want to go out and scare everyone. I really like it, and I hope you do too. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to get this look. Okay everyone, so I've already moisturised my face using Elizabeth Arden's Daily 8-hour cream moisturiser, and then I'm using Revlon ColorStay foundation, and this is the one for oily combination skin just because I want it to be quite matte, and it's also in a light, quite a light pale colour, and this is 150 and it's the colour Buff, and just made sure that I've built up a really good coverage base to my skin. And now I'm going to move on to just concealing any blemishes. So I'm going to use MAC's Studio Finish Concealer, which is again a very full coverage concealer, and this is in NW20. I'm just going to be applying that with my finger to get it warmed up. And on any blemishes, you just want to apply this. Now the only place that I'm not going to conceal where I normally perhaps would is under my eyes. And you can see I do have slight dark circles under my eyes, but I mean nothing major. But if you do suffer from dark circles, then for this look that's amazing because we want that sort of vampirish, almost dead, sort of tired look to the skin. So don't conceal your dark circles for this. So I've got the skin done. I'm not going to powder it till the end just in case I get any fallout while I'm applying my eyeshadow, then I can just sort of clear that away. So I'm going to just move on to the eyebrows now. And for this look I want some really sort of jet black, very strong structured eyebrows. So I'm just going to brush through the little spoolie. I'm going to be using Carbon eyeshadow from MAC, which is just this matte black colour here, on a MAC 266 brush. That's one eyebrow in place. I'm just going to brush through it and then do the other one exactly the same. Okay, so I've got my eyebrows kind of similar after lots of tweaking and reshaping of them. I think they're kind of the same. I know they're not exactly the same, but I'm just going to leave them like this for now and move on to the eyes and maybe come back to them a little bit later. So I'm going to start off with a 239 brush from MAC, which is just a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take Carbon, which is the same colour that I used on my eyebrows. It's just a matte black eyeshadow. I'll show you it here. So I'm just going to pat that right on the bottom of my eyelid, right against the lashes. So you should have something that looks like that. So it really doesn't have to be neat at this point, you just want to get that sort of depth at the lashes. Then I'm going to take my Illamasqua blending brush and I'm basically just going to blend that right out. Okay, so I've got that black eyeshadow nicely blended out up to the sort of crease area where my socket is, and I'm now going to move on to my highlight, which is going to be Static Pigment from Illamasqua. I'm just going to bring it down into this inner corner as well. So now I'm going to be using a red eyeshadow, and this is from the 120 palette. You can get these off eBay really cheap, and you get 120 eyeshadows in here. I'm just going to be taking one of these red colours down here, and I'm going to take that on this Revlon contour shadow brush, and I'm going to apply that in the crease. I'm just going to take a slightly more purple eyeshadow because it's starting to look a tiny little bit pink as I've blended it into that pigment. So I'm just going to take a purple eyeshadow from the palette, which you can just see there, and I'm going to apply that over the top. But I'm not going to blend this up, I just want it kind of concentrated right in that socket line. So at this point you should have something that looks a little bit like this. So now I'm just going to take MAC's Eye Kohl in the colour Smolder, and I'm going to place that inside my waterline and then smudge it with a 219 brush from MAC. Okay, so your eyes should look a little bit something like this. I haven't put false eyelashes on, but I have just applied my mascara, which is the Zoom Fast Black Lash from MAC. And that looks like this. Now for cheeks, I'm going to take my 188 brush from MAC, and I'm just going to take a grey eyeshadow from the palette here. I'm going to start to contour with this grey eyeshadow. So you can see there I've just contoured, and then I'm going to highlight with the same Illamasqua Static Pigment. This pigment will look amazing in if you're taking photographs with the flash on. It'll just reflect and make the most amazing highlight to your face. So you've got something like that. So now for lips, I'm going to line them with a black eyeshadow. A black eyeliner. So again, I'm going to use Smolder Eye Kohl from MAC. Okay, so I actually ran out of video time on my camera, but the bit that you missed was really simple. It was just how to do the lips, and although they look quite complicated and like you need to spend a lot of time on them, it's not actually that hard. So all you need is a black eyeliner and a red lip pencil. You use the black to go all the way around the edge of your lips and slightly fill them in, and then the red in the centre. Then I went over that with Heartless lipstick from the Venomous Villains collection at MAC, which is just a red. And just place that in the centre over the black, and then blend it all together with a lip brush. So that will give you something like this. I'm going to use E.L.F's HD powder, as it is kind of a white powder. I'm going to use the powder puff that it comes with, and just apply that over my face. So that's the makeup done for this vampire look. All I'm going to do now is put my wig on, put some little fangs on, which are here, and then I'll show you the final look at the end. So it's really hard to talk in these fangs, but this is our final look for the vampire. So I'll just come in close so you can see it. The lipstick's kind of worn off a bit with the fangs, but we saw it before, so I sound really lispy. Okay, here we go. Here's the eyes. And the lips and the cheeks. Oh, let me just go and get my cape. Okay. My neighbours are going to think I'm absolutely crazy if they see me like this. One thing that I just want to add, I feel like Harry Potter or something, not a vampire. One thing that I just want to add is some fake blood. Oops. Keep them fangs on. Fake blood. Let's try and add some of this. I want it to dribble. Okay, it's just dribbled all over my trousers. Okay, finished. We've got the blood on and everything, so now I'm a proper vampire. I hope I'm scary enough for you. And my fang's fallen off. I'll see you in my next tutorial, everyone. Bye.